Hey y'all, Carolina Tony.
And Debbie.
Today we are in Montana at Glacier National Park.
There we are.
Today we are going on a road that is called Road to the Sun. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Road to the Sun. It goes from one end of Glacier National Park to the other. There is only one way in here and one way out.
No, there's two ways in and two ways out.
Okay, I was wrong.
But it's one road.
There's one road, there's two ways in and two ways out. Anyway, we're going to go on a venture today and you get to come with us. And hopefully along the way we will throw some tips in about Glacier National Park. Maybe some you didn't know. And we'll get started.
Right after this station identification.
It is a little after 4 o'clock on a Saturday and we are in Glacier National Park. Lots of pull-offs and there's a lot of people here. This time of year it is not as busy as it is during the summer. This is called Going to the Sun Road. Is that correct, David?
Yes.
And we're going to pull off, you know, as the opportunity presents itself, and hopefully get some good shots in a Glacier National Park. Hey guys, you know you're in the road. We are at the McDonald Lodge. Here are rental cabins that you can stay. Hey, do you know what this is? We're going to see if we can stick our head in the front door of the McDonald Lodge. And here is the McDonald Lodge. There's check-in. And look at the inside of this place. Oh, how cool is that? There's a lot. Deer and elk and ram and sheep. Wow. Look at this massive fireplace. I could walk in that fireplace. That thing is huge. And here is a topographical map of Glacier National Park. Hey, let's go upstairs. Just go up and look. It's pretty cool. Lots of taxidermy. Look. An eagle. And here is a view of the lakes side of the McDonald Lodge. I think this is kind of funny. This man and this woman are out there in a kayak, and just a second ago he was paddling one direction, she was paddling the other. I think they kind of got in sync now. This is the McDonald Lodge, built in 1913 and it opened in 1914, and this is the iconic red bus tours. This is kind of what it looked like back in the day. See the snow up on the top of that glacier, as well as that one there. See the waterfall coming from the top of the mountain. If you look way up there, see a patch of snow. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Everything that we have seen so far has been shot on one particular day after 3 o'clock. So you can go into Glacier National Park after 3 o'clock without having a pass. But as we come back on the second day, we got turned around and we can go back in, but you can't go in through one entrance. You have to go all the way around Glacier National Park and enter through St. Mary on the Indian reservation. So that's what we're doing now. It turned out to be a big plus for us because the views off of this road are really spectacular. This is the Theodore Roosevelt Memorial Monument. Here is another monument, the William H. Slippery Bell Morrison Memorial. He was a mountain man that had squatter's right on 160 acres at the Marius Pass summit. He donated a portion of his land to the Theodore Roosevelt Memorial Monument. Flathead National Forest, Memorial to Theodore Roosevelt. But look at these mountains. We are coming into St. Mary's, which is the east end of Glacier National Park, and also right in the edge of the Blackfoot Reservation.
It says Blackfeet.
People in the valley, they don't understand what makes and takes the breaks and forsakes a man. People in the valley, they don't understand the hands which built the roads, and shoveled coal, seeds were sown, dews were rolled, but goddamn didn't go to plan. I've been trying my best to be a working man. When dark clouds come, my love, she cries, she cries, she cries, she cries, she cries. Miss mountain sky, tell me why do I have to try so hard to get by? I've been eking out, seeking out, just scraping as I go. Tell me, how did I hit this all-time low?
We are entering St. Mary's.
Take the next left onto Glacier Route 1 Road, going to the Sun Road.
The east entrance to the going to the Sun Road. A little settlement here, and there's a lodge that you can stay at. It's a gas station, as well as you can get gas for $4.55 a gallon.
Miss mountain sky, tell me why do I have to try so hard to get by?
This is the St. Mary's Lake Lookout. As warm as this water ever gets, it's 50 degrees, even in the heat of the summer. During the winter, the ice on this lake can get up to 4 feet thick, and the water is also very clear because of the water is coming from the glaciers.
Sky, I'm here to stay. You know that I'll never grow old with you in the snow. The town will take me nearly to this mountain sky is my only truth. Even though that wind does blow, I don't want to be in that town below. This mountain sky, she gives me wings, and when I rise high.
All these dead trees, you see what's burned. We just read a sign that said that this fire was set by human beings in 2015. Right ahead there, that is Jackson Glacier. 100 years ago, Jackson Glacier didn't even exist. At the time, it was known as Blackfoot Glacier, but over the last 100 years, it has melted and formed two separate glaciers. So now it is known as Jackson Glacier, and it is still melting today as we speak. And for a short period of time, who knows how much longer, maybe another 100 years, it'll be drinking water. Here's a photograph of it in 1911 and in 2009 and 2024. Looks a little different, doesn't it? In 1910, there were 100 glaciers at Glacier National Park. In 2024, there are, how many, Debbie? 26. 35 in 1968. Waterfall. All these cars and just about all the overlooks. It is very hard to find parking. Out of all of the national parks that we've been to, this is probably the worst one in trying to, well, it's be as crowded. You know, in the Great Smoky Mountains, there are plenty of pull-offs and overlooks. Yellowstone, abundantly supplied with pull-offs and overlooks, but here they're limited, and the ones that they have are very small. It probably took us 10 minutes to get a parking place. We just watch for people to walk to the cars, and we just waited on them. And that's kind of what you have to have. You have to have patience when you come to places like this. This is probably about as close as Debbie's gonna get to a sheep. Yeah.
Gotta pet the sheep,
Yeah.
not the fluffy.
This is called Logan Pass. They said that in 2014 that the winds got up to a record-breaking 135 miles an hour through here. Here, waterfall. No, those are cars. That is going to be a wrap for our trip to Glacier National Park. We did things kind of different. We visited yesterday. Yesterday we entered on the west end.
Yes.
Today we went. We didn't have passes, so we had to drive all the way around through the Rocky Mountains, or next to the Rocky Mountains, and go in at St. Mary's, which is basically towards the northwest side, maybe.
Yeah, I guess so.
But it actually worked out better. We didn't have to backtrack, and we wouldn't have known that road existed.
And it was a beautiful drive.
So, you like this better than the Grand Tetons?
I mean, they're different. All national parks are different, and they have, you know, their good points and bad points. But I think this one was more beautiful.
I will say this place is very crowded. And I believe that's probably why you have to get passes to come in.
Yes, it is.
But after today, you don't have to get a pass. But they think that because you don't have to get a pass after today, it will be even more busy. Anyway, we hope you have enjoyed this trip. If you did, be sure to give us a big old thumbs up. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends. But until next time,
Y'all have a good day.
y'all please do.